honorary sergeant. He was actually one of the last people to evacuate Vietnam back in the days. Think about this now, it's in the early 80s. It was only 1975. So he had served in Vietnam and one of the last Marines to get out on top of the embassy as we evacuated the embassy. And he asked for volunteers. And of course, everybody's like, volunteer for what? Right? So no hands went up. And of course, if you didn't raise your hand, boom, 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 you got selected. And the last person to raise their hand got the worst. Right? So again, second day we're there, formation. I need volunteers. I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? We're Marines, we're a little slow. So by the third day, we all got the joke. I need volunteers. Boom, everybody's hands go, right? Because if your hand didn't go up, you were gonna have duty and you were gonna do whatever. And if you were the last hand up, you were gonna get the worst duty. And if that meant, getting up at 2 a.m. to watch, do a 2-hour watch, you didn't get to sleep in an extra 15 minutes the next morning. You had to get up for reveille at 7. You make it up the next night. So anyway, I think somehow out of this, how did I get there? I was just the guy, obviously, who couldn't say no. Like, yeah, sure, I'll voluntear. I'll do it, right? People ask me. So Danny Smith is laughing over here, and I met Dan 25 years ago wrestling. I didn't really coach. Dan said we could use some help, and I said, what do you need? Up went the hand. We need somebody to roll up mats, and that in wrestling, that's big, right? So 25 years later, this friendship is still alive. But I think about that, and I think about all the great work that everybody's doing in this room, and the work that the Jaycees are doing to help everyone continue this work. And it really is quite remarkable.